Welcome back, my lovely followers and listeners, to another enthralling tale at Daily Stress Busters. Tonight, we begin a new journey into the mysterious and haunting world of Whispers in the Mansion. A tale of love, betrayal, and secrets buried within the shadows of time. Settle in, dim the lights, and let's dive into Chapter 1. Inheritance and Intrigue at Daily Stress Busters. Eliza Harrington was a woman of facts, not fantasies. A rising journalist in the bustling city of Boston, her life was carefully ordered, her days filled with deadlines and her nights with restless ambition. Yet, her neatly constructed world was shattered by a single phone call. Her estranged aunt, Eleanor Harrington, had passed away. The news alone would have been jarring, but the greater shock lay in the will. Eleanor, whom Eliza hadn't seen since she was a child, had left her the family's historic mansion, a sprawling Gothic estate known as Harrington Manor. As the train carried her toward the small town where the manor stood, memories clawed their way into Eliza's mind. The long-forgotten scent of lavender mingled with the sharp sting of fear. She could almost hear the echoing arguments that had once filled the mansion's halls, the whispers she was never meant to hear. Her childhood there had been brief but haunting, marked by cold glares and locked doors. The idea of returning stirred both dread and curiosity. Why had Eleanor chosen her, the black sheep of the family, as the heir to the Harrington legacy? And what secrets had those stone walls kept hidden all these years? The carriage's wheels crunched on the gravel driveway as the mansion came into full view. Harrington Manor was as imposing as she remembered, its towering spires piercing the evening sky, ivy creeping up its weathered stone walls. The iron gate groaned in protest as it swung open, as though reluctant to let her in. Inside, the air was heavy with a sense of abandonment. Dust blanketed the furniture, and faint whispers of the past seemed to linger in the corners. The grand staircase loomed ahead, its banister adorned with intricate carvings that told stories of an era long gone. Exploring the house, Eliza stumbled upon a small desk in the library, its drawers locked but fragile with age. A gentle tug, and one of them gave way, revealing a bundle of yellowed letters tied with a ribbon. The handwriting was unmistakably her aunt's. The letters spoke of regret and foreboding, though much of their meaning was shrouded in ambiguity. Phrases like "the truth must not be forgotten" and "Margaret's burden was mine to bear" hinted at a story Eliza had never been told. Who was Margaret? And what burden did she carry? It was in a small, hidden compartment within the desk that Eliza found it, a diary bound in cracked leather, the name Margaret embossed on the cover. Its lock was rusted shut, but it bore a chilling inscription scratched beneath the name: "Find the truth before it's too late." Eliza's pulse quickened. The air in the room seemed to thicken, and for a moment, she felt a cold draft, though no windows were open. The weight of the diary in her hands was more than physical. It was the weight of untold stories, of a legacy that demanded to be uncovered. And so, my lovely listeners, the stage is set. The Harrington Mansion has opened its doors to Eliza, but what lies within its shadowed halls is a mystery that demands to be unraveled. Is the past truly buried? Or does it whisper still, waiting for someone brave enough to listen? It's time now for our tonight's poetic verse. A house of stone, a heart of lore, secrets linger beyond the door. In shadows deep, the past shall wake, truth's burden none can forsake. What do you think Margaret's diary holds? And what might Eliza discover about her own family's history? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and join us next time for Chapter 2. A familiar face at Daily Stress Busters. Until then, keep your hearts open and your minds curious.